So, yeah, bros and girls, welcome back yet again to another reaction video. Today we got a very good video for you all. Today we're reacting to Godzilla vs Lego City by Brad Pitt's Post channel. This is going to be very interesting. If you are big fans of Godzilla, you're going to love this video. Without further chit chat, let's freaking get it, boys and girls.
Around Lego City was happy, going about their day-to-day activities until...
Oh, Godzilla's here.
When I made the first city video, all I built was Godzilla's foot, which looks pretty cool and has bendable claws on it. However, I realized Godzilla at this scale would be absolutely insane, and that I wouldn't have enough pieces, so I started over. So I hopped on YouTube and found this amazing custom model from the channel The Bricks Hub, and it even had instructions to build it. So I gathered up my pieces and got to work.
That looks like a cool Godzilla model.
I customized a couple of the segments like the head, but overall, I didn't change much.
So big shout out to the Bricks Hub
for this awesome model. It has bendable arms and legs, with joints in the ankles, knees, and hips. Down the tail, there are a ton of huge spikes and other details. These different elements allow you to pose Godzilla in a lot of different ways. Wow. But let's get back to the story. As Godzilla thundered into the city, panic took hold of the citizens. They stampeded down the sidewalks, trying to escape. Cars honked and screeched, desperate to flee, but some weren't that lucky. Mothers clung to their children as his shadow loomed over the city. Roaming into the city park, more were unable to escape his fury.
Oh, you got squished, brah. Goodbye, squirrel. Lego news.
Breaking news this evening from our live emergency coverage team. A reptilian beast is destroying Lego City. Block Baxter is live on the scene. Block, can you give us an update?
Thank you, Michael. As you can see behind me, the monster is wreaking absolute havoc. Buildings are in rubble, and there's no telling how many have been injured or worse in the attack. The strength of the monster is unlike any living creature, and right now, the rampage shows no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Oh, he's right behind you. He's right behind you. He got eaten. Ha!
The emergency siren blared inside of the school. Following protocol, the students hid under their desk as Godzilla destroyed the roof. However, Mrs. Finkelberg didn't have a desk.
Well, you're done for, miss.
Hearing the commotion, Police Captain Whitburn left the coffee shop to investigate.
Send in the military right now.
For the military response team, the first thing I gathered up was a ton of different soldier minifigures, and then got all of the military weaponry that I have in my collection.
Nice.
None of which are official Lego, since war and military stuff is against Lego's rules. Kind of. Supposedly. From a certain point of view. Our first faction is the Army, and they have a bunch of different classes and weapons. There are snipers, submachine guns, pistols, and even shotguns. To get the weaponry onto the battlefield, I built up this ammo crate that's able to hold a surprising amount. The walls of it fold in, securing everything inside. To deliver it, I brought back this army jeep, driven by none other than George himself. The railgun that installs on top of the jeep got an upgrade too. To pull the ammo crate, I built this trailer that attaches to the jeep with a ball joint. Arriving on the battlefield, the soldiers grabbed their weapons and laid into Godzilla.
Shooting! Yeah, throw the grenade!
But their weapons couldn't pierce the monster's hide.
Oh gosh. Oh god! Oh no! Oh,
crawling out from under the wreckage, George barely survived. To increase the firepower, we'll try an airstrike with this spider plane from Lego Indiana Jones.
Nice!
The set comes with some cool stickers, as well as some interesting parts, like this stud on a bent bar for the engines, and this piece that is usually a boat oar that is used for the plane's propellers. It also has built-in guns.
First try.
The final product looks really good and is different compared to regular Lego City planes. Plus, it comes with Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Harrison Ford himself. Yeah, kill that guy. Kill him, Indy. Nice. Let's go destroy Godzilla. But this is actually a very interesting scene in Godzilla Minus One. I did see that movie and man, that was freaking epic.
With the plane ripped in half, we'll need something sturdier.
A
And what's
tank.
sturdier than a tank? I started
Let's
by
build a
collecting a
tank.
bunch of tread pieces that I wrapped around these gears, allowing it to move. Then I built up the outside of the tank to give it an armored plated look. For the turret on top of it, I used round
Also, do you
pieces,
guys
as well as
know
this
these are
hinge piece
some of
that
the most
allows it to
powerful
aim up and down. It has a
vehicles
full
during
interior
World
for two
War I
minifigures.
and
They
World
use
War
these goggles
II.
to see what's
I
going
did
on outside.
study
One of them
those
is the
2 hours
driver,
at
and the
home,
other is the
at
gunner.
school,
Target
and I
acquired.
get a very
Approach
good.
initiated.
Come on, aim at Godzilla.
Target locked. Engage.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Well, that didn't work.
With the loss of troops and vehicles, the military decided to send in the Black Ops Squad, the most highly trained faction of the entire army. To start their
Look at that
reconnaissance
guy.
mission,
He's
they
straight out of the
established a
Call of
water
Duty
team to
game.
infiltrate the battlefield through the Lego City Lake. I gathered up a ton of black pieces because the rest of the team is performing an airstrike with a chopper. It has a lot of cool features and details like these propellers. For weaponry, it has a huge gun that is able to be aimed in a lot of different directions and can take out enemies with ease. On the other side, there's a rack of seeking missiles that can do major damage as well. On the inside, there's a control port and room for at least 4 minifigures. During their first flight over the battlefield, a stealth team will skydive in, so we'll need to build them parachutes. I started with this leftover Christmas parchment paper, then I used a compass for the first time since high school to make a circle the right size for minifigures. A hole puncher ended up being just the right size to use with these Lego ropes so that they wouldn't fall out. And that completes our parachute, which works surprisingly well. And with that, we're ready for the mission.
Let's dive in.
Landing on the local diner across the city, they were able to pinpoint some of his weak spots.
Yup, his legs.
Hey man, I got an idea. You ever see the Star Wars movie with the snow battle?
You mean Hoth? What about it?
Just trust me, bro.
Alright, let's see it. Oh yeah, they're about to trick him. Hey, Godzilla, over here. Oh.
Even though Godzilla had fallen over, he wasn't out of the fight yet. Waiting for just the right moment, Godzilla swung.
Oh!
After all the fighting, Godzilla was hungry, so he decided to get something to eat.
Yeah, McDonald's. Good boy.
Sir, our ice cream machine is actually out of order right now. Is there anything else I can get you?
Because if you eat Burger King, I would be disappointed in you, man. But I'm so glad that you choose McDonald's. It's better than Burger King.
After destroying McDonald's, across the city in the lab, the scientists were freaking out, losing their minds. They knew they were responsible for creating Godzilla. They were trying everything to come up with a way to stop him. They even Googled it. As Godzilla approached, Professor Skeesman assembled a quantum gigatron radiator that he hoped would put an end to Godzilla's rampage. It blasts out surges of radioactive isotopes. In an act of courage, he rushed out to confront Godzilla and unleashed a beam of pure radiation onto the monster. However, he had created Atomic Godzilla. To build him, I started by collecting all of the clear dark blue pieces that I had in my collection. Down his back, I replaced all of his spikes with charged versions. They stretch all the way down to his tail. I put these inverted tiles on his chest to show the power welling up inside of him, like it shows in the movies. These rock crystal pieces were perfect for the small spikes on the top of his neck. The coolest thing about Godzilla is his atomic breath, so that was the next thing I built.
Let me know
To
in the
attach
comments
it,
if
I
you
used a
love
lightsaber that
original
snaps in between
Godzilla or
Godzilla's
Atomic
teeth.
Breath
In the comments,
Godzilla.
tell me if you like regular or Atomic Godzilla more. Surging with
I
power,
love
Godzilla
Atomic Breath
unleashed his
Godzilla
atomic
more
breath on the
because he's so
science lab.
powerful
He
with
lurched
his
forward,
atomic breath.
shaking the
He
building and
destroys
kicking through
the
its walls.
lab.
He destroys everything and everyone inside. With the scientists gone, there was no one left to stop Godzilla. Back in the city, he unleashed his fury.
And he eats a little snack. Huh. Oh. Wow,
However,
nice
since he
rampage.
wasn't in the lab, Professor Skeesman survived. He ran across town to his underground bunker. He had built it years ago in case of nuclear fallout from his radioactive experiments. Opening the bunker's hatch door, he dove in. Using boxes of scraps, he started a new invention. Since it was an emergency, he used his assistant for parts. Assembling everything together, he completed his new weapon. Climbing back out, he ran up and blasted Godzilla.
Yeah!
He had created a nuclear shrink ray. With Godzilla vanquished, the citizens of Lego City could once again live in peace as they began the rebuilding process that would put their lives back together. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Well, I gotta say, bros and girls, that video was insane. Ever since I first watched it, I really enjoy it. I will definitely do a video about a tutorial how to make the Godzilla Lego model. I will definitely do it for sure. If this video gets enough likes, maybe 10 or 20, I will do it for you all. Anywho, bros and girls, if you guys want to see the original video for yourself, the original link would be in the description along with Brad Post's channel. Go check him out. I recommend all you guys go subscribe to him. Anyway, I better close the show here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Michael here. I will see you in the next one. Bros out, fist out.